prevention against COVID-19. Thank you, Vikas, for joining us from Lucknow. At present, we'll get you the breaking news which is just coming in. Indian hockey legend Balbir Singh Dosanjh, popularly known as Balbir Senior, breathed his last at the age of 95 after battling multiple health issues for over 2 weeks. The triple Olympic champion was hospitalized in Mohali on May 8th and had been on ventilator support. A forward par excellence, Balbir Sr. was one of the most decorated athletes in Indian sports history, with Olympic gold medals in 1948, 1952 and 1956 games. He also coached the Indian team to its first and only World Cup win in 1975 in Malaysia. To get us more on that, our correspondent Tejinder is joining us. Teji, when we talk of Balbir Senior, we see him breathe his last just today morning. Let us know how much and how big is the loss to the world of hockey.
Well, yes, Preeti, it's a big loss for Indian hockey, for Indian sports. I mean, he was the legend, three-time Olympic gold medal winner, legend Balbir Singh Senior. He died on Monday in the morning today at around 6:30 in Fortis Hospital in Mohali. So he was admitted there and he was on ventilator support. And he's one of the greatest athletes. He's the only Indian among 16 legends who was chosen by International Olympic Committee across modern Olympic history. His world record for most goals scored by individual in men's hockey final at the Olympics still remains unbeaten. That tells what kind of a player he was. And not only as a player, but as a manager. He managed the team in 1975 hockey team, which won the only World Cup as well. And whenever you meet him, he was always happy, always laughing, always talking to young players, guiding them. So it's a big loss for Indian hockey, and a player of his stature is no more with us, and his guidance used to be a lot. It meant a lot for the young players. Young players always went to him. Whenever there was any matches, you could see him that he was there watching hockey, guiding the players. So that guidance will be no more. And let me tell you a little bit about him. In 1948 in the London Olympics, that was his first appearance in 1948 Summer Olympics in match against Argentina. And it was in their second match, and he played in the final against Great Britain as well, where he scored 2 goals, and India won that match 4-0. But then in Helsinki Olympics in 1952, he was made the vice captain of the team. And in that particular tournament, in that Olympics in 1952, he scored 5 goals out of 6 against Netherlands in the final. And that is the world record, which still has not been beaten. And after that, in 1956, in Melbourne Olympics, he became the captain of the team, although he was injured after the first match, but then played the semi-final and the final. And in final, India beat Pakistan 1-0, and that was his 3rd gold medal in the Olympics. So he was not only a good player, but a good human being, and always there to guide young players. So it's a big loss for Indian hockey, for Indian sports.
Indeed, a big loss there for Indian sports today. Thank you so much, Teji, for joining us with those inputs. That was our correspondent Tejinder telling us more about the stellar career which Balbir Senior had during his stint with Indian hockey. And even as we speak, we tell you this is the breaking news coming in. Indian hockey legend Balbir Singh Dosanjh, popularly known as Balbir Senior, he